In this video, I'm going to show you how to check the transmission oil temperature. So one of the most common reasons you want to do that is because you might want to check the transmission fluid level, and you need to have the transmission at a set temperature to be able to measure that level correctly. So here on this, I'm working on this Jeep. We're using the YOUCANIC UCAN-II scanner. What you do is from the home screen, you'll select diagnostics on the screen, and then you'll go to Jeep, select your model, and then control units, and then you have this list here. In this list you will select transmission control module, and then you would go to live data, and you'll get a list of all the live data from the transmission. If you were connecting to like the engine, you'll see live data, the engine monitors, or if you were connected to the ABS, you'll see live data there. But the list can be very long, so it does take a second to pull up all the list. And the list is up. What you can do is you can select what you want to see. Hit select all, and there's over 97 different data points that the transmission monitors, but I select all, and that allows me to kind of look at this all at once. It might take a few seconds for all the values to update, but it shows the one that we're worried about, and you're concerned, transmission oil temperature, and you can see that at 158 Fahrenheit. You can click the arrow there, and you can change units if you wanted to. But that's how you check the transmission oil temperature on a Jeep. It's similar for other makes and models too, and definitely pretty much the same for Dodge, Chrysler, Ram, and so on. But yeah, you do need a scanner that's able to communicate with transmission control unit, look live data there. And with this thing, after you do, let's say you're checking the transmission fluid level, most likely because you probably have erratic shifting, delayed shifting, and things like that. One thing that does help with this is to go to special functions under still the transmission control module and reset adaptive values. So what that does is, because these transmissions monitor how you drive and how harsh how soft you drive, and that it will monitor that and try to shift late or shift early depending on your driving habits. But sometimes those values get messed up, and then the best thing to do is reset adaptive values, put it back to factory default, and then a lot of times that will fix your shifting, delayed shifting problems. Sometimes it won't. It depends what's wrong with your car, but it's just a tip there. Hopefully that helps. Thank you for watching YOUCANIC, where you can be the mechanic.